What's up, everybody? Frank Valkyria, welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna do a special reaction, special for me because I finally see the entire video of Dead Embryonic Cell. I mean, I used to go to sleep with Sepultura in my headphones when I was a teenager. I had few albums which I just wore out, and I remember when Roots Bloody Roots came out. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many times I played that album. But anyway, let's go straight together. Before we go, please subscribe. Don't just look at it. It's red, says subscribe. Click it, and then you'll see Cheap Wolverine again next time. Anyway, let's go. Super excited. Honestly, I was almost afraid. It's been a while since I've listened to this song. I was almost afraid because obviously, you know, there's certain songs that are just boom, gonna fire up memories into your brain, you know, and I'm already with this intro, I'm already like in 1996 or something. I mean, that's such a great sound and power and the energy. Wow. I mean, that really industrial riff, heavy, completely messy, and then those guitar on top, like, you know, keeping the pace just so high and desperate.
Laboratory sickness infects humanity. No hope for cure. Like my technology.
I mean, they just, at this period when I was growing up, that I just needed every day to listen to this type of sonority, you know, nothing else would do. Like, I could barely, you know, I could barely stand like really soft rock or whatever at the time. Just for a period, of course, I opened up to all kinds of music. But there was this period where like I just needed this type of distortion and energy and just anger, you know?
Coming down, sort of violence everywhere. Live in the age of terrorism, with beyond other face.
Oh man, that double bass.
War of races, war without intelligence. A place to survive time.
I mean, this stuff felt so far away from all the mainstream stuff, you know what I mean? Let me see if this thing is recording. It just felt so far away, and I loved it, you know, because I just couldn't relate to all the kind of pop and to the Polish MTV stuff that was just happening. I remember every Monday night I had to record Ed Banger's Ball at 12 o'clock or something. I would just put the VHS in, tape it, go to sleep. Then the day after, when I came back from school, I would just go through the whole hour of Ed Banger's Ball to see if there was a new song or whatever, you know, that I wanted to listen.
We're born with pain. No more. We're dead embryonic cells.
this stuff is great. Of course, there's always a moment to listen to this. It's not that you can listen in every moment, especially now that I'm a little bit older. But still, the energy, the intensity, it's still all there, of course, and I still can relate to the words and to the just the performance. I mean, I wish I seen them, but already with the new singer here, actually, in 2003. I was backstage at the show, thanks to Typo Negative. We met the drummer of Typo Negative in a cafe here, and he was so kind to invite us to the show because they were opening up, they were the last band before Iron Maiden, Typo Negative. So they were on the bigger stage. They invited us. We were backstage with my friends, my girlfriend at the time. We had a blast. And we also met Sepultura with the new singer. There was all kinds of band. I remember there was Lacuna Coil. There was what's his name? Him. There was all those new bands, and it was so funny because when Iron Maiden came, they basically sort of taped another area of the backstage separated from the other artist. so it was like a backstage in the backstage. And it was so funny because I remember, I think the guitar player of Sepultura, I never forget this because they literally put a tape in the backstage where all the other bands with the, their little like container house they were staying, separating that from the other two containers of Iron Maiden that they came late with the bus. It was so funny because there were security around the tape and all the other artists were on this side. And I remember like the guitar player of Sepultura, he was with a beer in the hand drinking, and he said to one of the security, says like, I'm famous too, like jokingly, to underline the fact that it was kind of ridiculous that they're artists as well, very well known, and the Iron Maiden comes and they're sort of a step above, of course. As a matter of fact, even us, we weren't allowed, nobody was allowed on the stage when Iron Maiden played, but I was on the stage when Typo Negative played, so it was super nice evening, super nice day. That's an anecdote that I have that I'm happy to share it with you now, finally. Oh man, I remember loving this part. Oh yes, that solo coming is fucking beautiful. I love this part on the yes. Oh man, this stuff is still great. And now with the double guitar, doubling up, higher. Yes! Wow. Oh man, I always loved that part. It's freaking amazing. I love the energy, the break, and then with that drum and those two guitars. Wow.
To be born, sadness, sorrow, everything so alone. Laboratory sickness infects humanity. No hope for cure. Time for technology. We burn with pain. Suffer remains.
I actually don't know. I have no idea what's going on today with Sepultura. Absolutely no idea. I don't even know if they're still around. If there is any like a long time member. I know that there is the two brothers, but that the Cavallero already went away a long time ago. Already when I was here in 99. Wow, you know what? It's so funny that I feel like a sense of closure. This was one of my favorite band ever. Like I listened to Sepultura all the time, at least the tapes that I had. And then, of course, you move on. You know, I have to be honest, it's not music that I listen very often. Honestly, I haven't heard this song probably like in, I don't know, maybe in 15 years or something. I don't know. Because I also musically started to go in another direction, more in the indie folk scene. So I started to open up much more to what was happening and to other things that I wasn't aware of course. So it's beautiful to go back, but when I listen to this, I'm like, wow, this stuff is just still fantastic. Fantastic. And I hope there are bands. Actually, I did a reaction of a band called Gojira, which I'm also going to put up, which I think they were involved with them a little bit. And I really like their sound. And of course, you know, they remind me of that. And then someone told me that, I don't know, they were in tour or something like that with Sepultura. I don't know. But anyway, lovely, lovely stuff. Anyway, guys, please go subscribe. Go check the other videos. The subscribe button is right there. It's red. And then you can go anywhere you want. It's all free. The world is free. Why? Imaginary battler. Why? Why?